We'll see. Okay, I don't know who's on here. I'm in Norco on Valley View, and it appears we have, I think, a kill, so they say. So I'm going to go up and see. I was invited here. We've got Highway Patrol. A woman that was allegedly screaming. So we'll see. Let me see. I don't know if there is any homeowners here. I got all my chippy buddies here. Got the normal government trucks. I think that's Smith. Oh, Smith is here. There's this one. These are chicken killers, yeah. I'm not here to kill anything. I'm here to ask, but yeah, they probably are. If you have birds, get them out and get them to safety. There might be a kill here. I'm not really sure. Let me ask him. Hi, Smith. You guys killing or testing right now?
Neither. They're banding.
Banding?
I don't know what that means.
That means putting a band on the bird, but why so much hoopla for just banding? Oh, who is this a homeowner?
This is, I think it's her child.
Okay, because the neighbor called me and asked me to come. So here we are. They're saying they're banding. Where's my line at?
Right here.
Okay, that's my line, so I can't cross it. Hi, are you the homeowner?
Oh.
Do you own the home?
No.
Oh, driver. Okay. Okay. He said that he thinks they're banding. So I don't know why all the hoopla for banding.
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know.
Okay.
I just know.
Is King out today?
Pardon me?
King? Is he floating around somewhere?
No, but Sergeant Antillian's here.
Oh, he's a fun one. All right. Well, I guess I'll ask. Thank you. So my line is this fit right here, right? Okay. So I'm in Norco here. This is my line. So basically, if anybody, yeah. Okay. So I'm not really sure what is exactly happening here. He's telling me they're banding. Here's one. This might be somebody's car. This one. Probably another one. They said they're banding birds at this property. I don't know why we would ban anything. My line, I have consent to be here. This is in the middle of the roadway. And I can be on any public road I like. My line is this person's fence line. So why they're not doing anything. Okay, so I don't know what he said they're banding. So I don't know what they're banding. That's chinchilla. I don't know this guy or them or him. I don't know her either. Let's go get their cars. I can't see what they're doing. They got their fishing nets. The neighbor called me to come here because the lady was screaming. So I'm just going to get these cars. Here's this one. Here's a good, so whoever can screenshot and throw them in albums. Nice cars again. It's very sunny out here. I was just at the other resident's home, and that one doesn't even have a front plate. But let me guess, they're going to be exempt from the course of their duties. Let's get the plate on this one. Oh, that's Arizona plate. So here's this one. So, and then we got this truck down here, right there. If you can see that one. So not really sure what they're doing. Here's the back of this one. Okay, so we're in Norco. I'm off of Valley View and 5th. Not hard to find. And not really sure exactly what is happening at this house because the woman was screaming is what they said. There's this car here. Right there. Okay, it's very sunny, so I can't really see a whole lot. He said they're not killing. Looks like they got, here's kill law. Andrew Halbert kill law. I don't know what in the heck is going on back there. None of these police are... They've got a truck, it looks like, up there. Right there, there's a truck back there. I don't know if it's theirs. I don't know him. This guy I think is new, this green shirt guy. Okay, I'll try to read these. They said, Chippy said they're banding. Let me see if I can get the property owner. Crap, she just went in. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing up there. The trees are blocking, so I don't know. The neighbor called me that they said it was a kill and that they have actually killed here before. So I don't know what this actually means. But there's Halbert, kill law. I don't know why the woman was screaming. Probably she was upset, I would imagine. When you get this kind of crap at your door, it's kind of upsetting because you don't know what's happening. You don't know what you did wrong, and you don't know what's going on. Anyway, and I was just at the other resident's home off of Buckskin, and they did come into his home today with the warrant. It's the expired warrant, same one that all of us are getting. And FYI, the helicopter situation, the resident told me that in the files of the paperwork, which I am going to get all the footage for, that they have they're doing aerial photos. So that would explain all the helicopters, and they're doing the aerial surveillance. Probably about an hour and a half ago, I stopped and talked to a Riverside deputy, and he did tell me that today Chippy has a 4-man team out, and Riverside is also got a 4-man team out helping with this chicken thing. If they're testing or killing, I'm not really sure, because it makes no sense why all this for testing, and they won't say, like, do we need 5 tests or 500 or 5,000? Like, what do we need to get rid of these people? And I don't know. I guess whenever they feel like it. I'm not really sure. Nobody seems to know. So this situation here, I'm not really exactly sure what was going on, other than the neighbor called and said that the woman was screaming. And a woman did come out and get her dog. So I didn't hear anybody screaming. CHP's here, not that they're going to be all that helpful. They don't really care. She's taking pictures too. This one here in the white suit. And these two idiots here. This is Halbert. I don't know who the green one is. Unlikely they won't give ID. This guy's over here writing something. I don't know who he is either. Can't even see. Whoops. There he is right there. I don't know who he is. This guy, don't know who he is. Not bearded guy, don't know him either. So just sit here and kind of wait and see what happened. I don't know what they're doing. I'm trying to see back because you can't really see anything. They're right back up here with their nets and stuff. I don't know what they're doing. But the helicopters, the family before did see the aerial shots, and they did hover their home for 20-30 minutes last week. So the helicopter situation, it would be pretty safe to say that they're doing the aerial surveillance to find out what you have and your property description, because they might actually start doing the warrant right and put a property description in there so that they do them right. They do have to correct the issue on the expiration. I'm not sure what they're going to do there, because every 14 days it needs to be done. I don't know what he's got paperwork too. I think he's got his ticket book. I hope they are giving tickets to people. The house I was just at got the same exact ticket I did, which was interfering with their operations. I'm not sure how he interfered. I wasn't there for it, but I don't get the impression he interfered, but I didn't interfere either. I actually just was supposed to get a call to make an appointment, and that never happened. He's new. Must be one of the new. I don't know if you guys can see, it's super bright out here. This guy, I don't know where. Oh, there he goes. And notice for biosecurity, like this Chippy, okay, he doesn't have anything. He's not biosecure. And then there's 2 more Chippies I saw up there, and it didn't look like they have any protective equipment. Not that you need it, because there's no disease anyway, but in theory, you're supposed to have it. Oh, there she goes with her hairnet. So, unsure what's happening. Oh, Halbert's there. He's going to check his phone and see. Oh, probably going to see what's going on Facebook. And I guess these people have already had their birds apparently killed, is what I'm understanding from what the neighbor said. But again, I'm not 100% sure. That woman that just went back with her hairnet, she's got a camera and she's taking pictures. So I don't know. My line is at this property gate per Smith CHP. He's over there too. There's Smith. There's Smith over here. Smith is right there. And the other person, the reason with him, I guess there was apparently some talk of the handcuffing situation. And that is true. On the citation they gave him, he wanted to be explained what it was for, and he wasn't really interested in signing anything. Not that he wanted to, but understand, if you refuse to sign the ticket, like I said, they can and they will take you down to the jail. So if they put a ticket in front of you, sign something. I don't care if you put Lauren Jones's name or whatever, but you have to sign that ticket. It's just a promise to appear, not admission of guilt. If you do not sign it, they will take you with them down to the jail for refusal. So it doesn't behoove you not to sign their ticket. Just sign it. The other crap they give you, those documents, you don't have to sign those. There's nothing in writing that says you have to sign their anything, but you do have to sign the ticket that is issued to you. Funny, on the last citation, when he actually did sign it, and at first, I guess when he was asking about the ticket and didn't want to sign it, that's where the issue came in with his phone, removing the phone, which they have a legal right to do that. Just prior to taking you into custody, all your private items you don't get to have anymore. You do not get to have your purse, your phone, whatever. You don't get that. So that's why the phone was removed from him. So again, if they shove a ticket in your face, just sign it. Don't fight with them, because it will get you a ride down to county, and those cars are dirty, and they'll keep you there max time, and it's not very fun. So just sign the ticket if they come around. Just it doesn't behoove you. But I have videos. I'm going to work with the gentleman to get his videos, because again, his home today, what he wanted. They came last week and they wanted to do a testing, but 2 people showed up and they didn't have proper ID. So he said, no, you need to give me proper ID. He does have a very big sign in front of his house with his phone number, so they could easily call the guy. He does answer his phone, so they could have called and said, hey, this is whoever, we're with whoever, this is what we want to do. But when they send their canvassers roaming around with their lanyards, which anybody can make a lanyard, it is what it is. So that was the situation that happened last week. And, figuring he'll get a call or something, because if they wanted to work with people, that's what they would do. But they don't. They'd rather come back and raid your home with the warrant. Because why? I don't know. Because they can get away with it. Because nobody stops them. So I don't know what. All I know is CHP Smith said banding. I guess Antillian's here, which, let's not forget, Antillian was the guy that does the thumb twiddling because he gets nervous and he twiddles his thumbs. He's a sergeant. He's CHP. I tried to get a hold of him early on into this. He never returned my calls. And then I met him over at Roger and Terry's house. He was the officer when Terry passed out. He was the officer that thought it would be a good plan to take Roger, her husband, into the backyard to go try to find some chickens. Why? I don't know. You'd think he would want to be with his wife, who's down on the ground and had her coloring looked off, her eyes were back. She didn't look well. But no, they decided to go look in his backyard for chickens. True story. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. I don't even know how many birds they have or what's going on. I can't go past my line, so I'm not going to go past my line because they'll just arrest me is what they'll do. They'll tell me I'm 148 interfering, which I'm not interfering. I'm documenting. They should be thanking me for helping, but they'll try to pull that. Here, let's get a better look at this guy. They're probably looking at their phone right there. Him. Anybody know him? I don't know who he is. He must be a new hire. Two-day temp. Again, in this guy, Killa, he was the one who wrote the last ticket. He had the resident sign in the wrong spot. That was kind of weird. So I don't know. I guess it's I don't know. Just sloppy. They don't know what they're doing. I'm not still convinced that this guy or any of these guys have any kind of peace officer powers to do any of this stuff. That has not been confirmed. So until I get my meeting with Riverside County sheriff on this to get these people identified, I have no clue who any of them are or what their peace officer powers are. CHP does have full peace officer powers. So CHP can write tickets, cite, arrest, do whatever. Maybe this is the owner. I'm not sure who. I don't know if she's the owner. I was trying to kind of wave to her, but I don't know. Let me see if she's the owner. you know, for treating it like a criminal warrant. You know, in criminal warrants, typically, if this was a criminal warrant, which Lieutenant King wants to treat it as criminal, technically you don't let your criminals just go roaming back in the house. So again, this is not a criminal warrant, but what they're doing is they're just kind of half-assing it, and they're using a criminal type warrant procedure, but yet we have no incident log of who's coming in or out. Let me ask this girl. Oops. Okay. Hi, do you live here?
Yeah.
I'm Carrie.
Hi.
Your neighbor called and told me that there was some hoopla. What are they doing?
They're putting...
I'm on a camera, by the way.
That's fine. So they came again to put bans on the chickens.
Why?
So they, I guess, so they won't move them or whatever. I don't know.
So they're banding your birds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I mean, actually,
well,
I
they didn't say they're going to do anything to the birds, but they are.
Are they killing them?
No.
Okay.
They are putting bans on the birds right now.
Okay. Did you get ID from all these people?
No, I didn't.
Okay. You have a right to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because they'll try to weasel things around.
My neighbor from the front. They're over in the back right now. They're the ones over there.
Who is?
Huh?
Who is back there?
My friend Kenzie and her mom.
Oh, okay. They're helping him.
Yeah, they're helping him.
Oh, that's Chinchilla. He's highway patrol. Yes, you by law, you get to know all these people's names. You can make them write them down. I don't know who any of these people are as far as IDing what their peace officer powers.
Yeah, we thought they were here to kill the chickens again because they said that the quarantine was over. That's why they brought the chickens back.
You know what? Nobody knows what's happening. 1 minute it's over. 1 minute they're killing. Now they're not. Now they're saying just testing. This banding thing.
And not just that, they all just came in my house.
What do you mean it came in your house?
Not inside of my house, but the sheriffs and everything were all everyone in my house. And what is going on?
Did they call you to do this ahead of time or anything?
No.
They just showed up.
All showed up. All these calls are all from the guys from the chickens from the.
Yeah, it's rude and it's not needed. They're very they're horrible with people. They might even try to give you guys a ticket. They're giving everybody else tickets. So if they give you one, don't fight with them. Just put it whatever, whoever you identify with, your name, put whatever. But don't refuse not to sign it because they will take you to jail. They tried to do it with your resident over here on Buckskin.
Oh, really?
Do not. Yeah, just sign whatever you want to. I don't care. Just you have to put something where it says your name, whatever you identify with. Don't refuse. They will take you to jail. I don't know if he's writing one or not. I thought I saw the ticket book, but don't be shocked. There's already 8 of us with tickets.
Oh, you too?
Yeah, they already killed. Well, they killed my birds back in April.
Yeah, they did ours too.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're probably gonna. Don't be surprised if they give you a ticket for something because they will.
You know
Are you on the Facebook page?
No.
Okay, you need to get there.
Let's see.
Because if they hit you with the warrant's expired.
Okay.
And I already have a court date coming up. That's what they gave the other guy.
They're just testing and banding the birds. They're not doing anything.
Okay.
No euthanization.
Okay, your neighbor called and was like, they're screaming. Somebody called and said, they're screaming, a woman's screaming. Was somebody screaming?
Oh, my mom.
Oh.
My mom.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it would be upsetting. You're sitting there and all of a sudden this army comes flying in and what did you do? I mean, it's, of course, very scary. And they said they thought they were killing them. But they killed mine in April as well. Mm-hmm. But if they're doing the warrant on you, it's expired. Okay. Just make sure you get names of all these people. Okay. The banding was something I suggested early on in this if they wanted to work with people and ban the birds. And then, I'm sure we all would have complied with everything. Nobody has any goal to make any diseases. But what they've done to people is literally terrorize people, killed off healthy pets.
I had 2 chickens that they killed. I was so in love with those chickens, and out of nowhere they're like, we have to kill them. And I get home and my mom's like, they killed both of your chickens.
You only had 2?
I had 2.
Okay. They were healthy?
Yeah, they were healthy.
Mine were good too. Mine were too, and then they won't tell us where positive is. They won't give anything. On the Facebook, go to the Save Our Birds. You'll see a picture of my turkey. I'm on it right now, so I can't show you it. But if you go to it real quick and put SOB capital letters. Go back one, put B. No, save. Save. S-U-V-E.
S-U-V?
No, save. S-A-V. Save Our Birds.
Oh, okay.
With a capital S-O-B.
Let me see.
Here, I'll switch here. You hold my phone. it's this one right here. It's that
Okay,
one.
sorry.
And I'll have them. Whoever can you please approve her, like right now? Rosalind or Mike, Ellie, whoever's go to the members and please approve her real quick. She's the homeowner here, and it sounds like they killed her birds back in April, and they weren't sick, and now today they're here, and I guess they're banding them. So now that issue with what they should have been doing from the get-go. Hi, are you the neighbor? Hi, neighbor. I'm Carrie. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you? I'm Deanna.
Not know that I'm good, but I'm here. I was around the corner at the other house that they just raided.
So they just
So they're just raiding houses.
they're
Yeah, you got right now today they got 4 CHP and they've got 4 sheriffs. So there's two 4-man teams right now that are running around with the chicken killers,
so they're not killing.
They're-
They're just banding.
which is something
They're testing and banding so that they can't. So that we know if they're banded,
they can't move them.
they're healthy.
Yeah.
So they're documenting the band.
Not that okay, you need to make sure, 'cause this is the first time I've heard of them doing this. I suggested this earlier on. Instead of them terrorizing people, they could have easily came in nicely. You know, we all would have probably allowed them to test, banned them. I'm not going to move anything. I'm not going to do anything. But they didn't. They came in
But that's
hard.
because when I was just listening to all the people up there talking, and a lot of fighting birds are the one is what spread it.
Well, that's actually, they said that first, but listen on the Facebook page if you want to give it to her. Listen to the podcast with the USDA Dr. Cantor. He said that is not what it's from. It's from wild parrots from Belize, and that was USDA. Yes. So they've been hitting the other bird stores as well. So they're not being honest of where this came from. And here's the other big thing.
It might be misinformation too.
We have never seen one conclusive test result of anything. So how do we know it's Newcastle and what strain and whatever? They killed everything of mine, and I paid and had them tested myself in April.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and all my birds tested, they were free of any disease. I had them done through UC Davis because these people kept harassing me. And then they finally came and they killed all mine on a Good Friday. I've from the state vet, I have emails. They weren't no action taken until we talked. They lie about everything. I'm a retired police officer, so I know their jig is up, and they're running around town right now with an expired warrant. So if they did serve them with the warrant, which I'm guessing they did if they just came walking on in.
They walked on in without serving the warrant.
They did?
Yeah. They just literally surrounded the house.
What do you mean? Wait, how did they walk in though? They just
Gate. They parked, and next thing I knew, there was a cop over there, a cop here, 2 cops, 1 cop
So-
up there, and 1 cop here.
So did these people give them then consent?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
what I'm a neighbor,
Okay.
so I came, and as soon as I saw him, I came over because I usually try to, when this happens to them, I try to come over and try and help keep the peace.
Yeah.
Because the actual owner of the birds,
Where's she at?
Hector, he's not here,
Oh.
which is good.
Maybe not. I think maybe what these people are doing is absolutely outrageous. They are bullying people. They're terrorizing people. They're giving tickets. I got 2 tickets, and I gave consent. My birds are all dead. I have it all recorded. I was supposed
tickets
to...
for what?
Interfering. Because I asked for everybody's ID. Because like I told her, all these people have to ID themselves to her. Write down all their names of who they are. I don't know that these other guys have any peace officer powers. That guy's Kill Law in the blue shirt. I don't know who he is. He's new. The one lady, I don't know her. I've never seen this guy before either. I don't know who he is. So I don't know what peace officer powers they have, if any. CHP does, though. So I don't know who these people are. I don't know what their criminal history is. I know nothing. I had 30-some of them at my house killing all my pets on Good Friday. Do you have Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on the SOB page.
Okay.
But it's so disturbing.
That's me.
It's so...
Yeah, I'm Carrie.
You're Carrie?
Mm-hmm.
Carrie!
That's me. Yeah,
I didn't know it was you.
it's me.
Oh, honey.
It's okay.
Bless you.
okay.
I followed you all the way home. Not literally, but
I know.
on when you recorded it all the way
I
home.
know.
When they came and you got there and there was nobody there.
They just keep coming back and raiding my house. They enjoy it. They're sick people, and they're
They
very...
keep coming back?
I've had 4 raids now. They keep coming back to recheck it. Although I told them you need to make an appointment with me, quit showing up at my house and cutting my locks and disrupting my family and terrorizing my children. Because on raid 2, I had kids hiding in the house because the first warrant says that it says kill or destroy any animal. So
That was the one that you
Yeah.
recorded all the way home.
Yeah, and my son thought they were going to come back and kill the dog and the cat. So they were hiding everything. 911 hung up on me.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then they came back for raid number 3. And they were hiding in a car, and I said, good, have them come give me their IDs. I'll unlock the gate, but I get to know who's coming on. And I'm pretty sure it was Kill Law. They just took off, and they left. And I called Kent Fowler. I said, you people need to make an appointment with me. I'm not quit showing up here. There's nothing here. Okay, you'll get a call. Then I get warrant 4, raid 4. And 2 tickets they gave me that day.
Because they think if they give you notice, you're going to move your birds.
I don't have no birds.
I know, but
everything's dead. I mean, I wouldn't touch a bird right now if you paid me. They would kill it. It would be inhumane to do to any animal. It's not because of them. It's because they would kill it. They absolutely would kill it. So that's why, like, this kind of thing, I'm like, how did they just get into the property here? What did
Vanessa say when she was here?
The mother was, I guess, screaming. That's where the call was, of somebody screaming. I was over at the other guy's house that they raided earlier.
Yeah, she was pissed because there's a bit of a language barrier, but also I was here the last time that they came, and the guy signed a paper and said, we're done, we're not coming back, we're done.
Okay.
You know how there's like that list of how many times they have to blah, 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 blah.
3
after 90 days, after whatever, they had surpassed it, so they said we're done.
But they're not done. Well, they're never done, because that's what they did to the other, the resident by me. The day of my 4th raid, my 3rd raid, my neighbor called to say, are they going to be doing, because I swear, they're going to go to your house next. I know it. She had called ahead of time, and they told her over the phone they were at her house by accident. They weren't supposed to be there. They've already killed everything. She doesn't have anything there. But they came back in when she wasn't home, cut her gates, and went back in again. So they're just screwing with people, and the warrant isn't valid. That's the key part of this.
So how is it that they're getting away with it?
It's the government. Yeah, I have a private attorney, but the court date's not till the end of the month for the warrant.
That they have such power.
Yeah, well, and you guys need to start emailing Bianco and the CHP command staff, because they're sitting here babysitting it. And these people, their primary job to do, these guys with these badges, is to uphold constitutional rights. I've asked to please verify the warrant, and they refuse. So whose constitutional rights are not being upheld? Mine and these people. We don't even have rights, really. I can't even. I don't know how. The phone. But we're just trying to ask messages. I can't see anything in the.
Oh.
I was just trying to see what they're doing here, because the call was rather
way up top.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything, but I saw the nets. But the neighbor over here, because she goes, "Oh my God, the lady's screaming and screaming." So of course, you hear panic, and you come.
She was screaming. I came over, and I'm like, "Hey, Maria, let me talk to him."
Do they have anybody here that speaks Spanish for her?
Their whole family speaks Spanish.
No, they have.
I don't know.
These idiots have to have somebody for her.
I don't know.
To speak Spanish and translate.
She wasn't really listening. She was just hysterical.
Well,
she was
who
pissed.
wouldn't be?
I'm not
you
saying
see
it's
this
bad.
crap coming up at your house, when you're like, what did I do?
Well, you open the door and they're already surrounding you.
Yeah, they do that. They bully. It's intimidating. Oh, hi. And there is a pretty strong possibility. I don't know if we see. He's got the ticket thing. I don't know if he's going to write you guys a ticket. He might. Like I told her, if they do, just sign it. I don't care what you sign. Sign.
But we didn't.
It doesn't matter. They're doing it anyway.
They're writing you tickets for obstructing justice?
No, they're writing you tickets for interfering.
But I helped.
It's okay. I helped too. They don't care. It's just because they can. This guy had where it says for the arresting officer. He had the violator sign in that box. They didn't even get the guy to sign in the right spot. They don't know what they're doing.
How did you guys know they were here?
Because my mom started seeing them going through the back like this.
So they just went on in?
Yeah, they just
without
went
even
and they're right here
knocking on the
front,
door.
in front of my yard, in front of my door, and they knock like after they.
We're already up there.
Well, what that's called is a knock and notice, and that's not really how they're supposed to do that, but they're treating it like a crime. Did they give you the warrant?
No, they didn't give me nothing. They haven't given me no papers or anything. They just came in the house. Nobody gave me no papers.
Did they actually walk into the house?
Not inside of the house. They
Just
went around the house. Yeah.
Did you ask them about the warrant? Because did you guys give consent for them to do this?
No.
Do you consent to this? I mean, it's kind of after the fact. It's actually a dumb question because it's already happening. But
it's already happening.
This is
intimidation.
Yeah, it is. It's total intimidation. Ask him.
Want me to go ask him for a copy of the warrant?
Yeah.
Did they give you the warrant?
No.
Ask Smith. He's the one. Smith, did you guys give her the warrant? Oh, can you find out? Because she's saying that they didn't give consent and they just went on back in. I said, well, they had to hit you with the warrant or consent. She said that they didn't they didn't consent or give a warrant to her. You could ask Kill Law right here. Okay, it sounds like this family did not. Did they? So they did give you a warrant?
Red and blue stamp at the top.
Okay, so okay, go look, because consent or warrant is the only way they get to get in. They don't get to just show up and bully their way in. I mean, they do, but... And make sure you'll be able to get everybody's IDs also. Hi. Are you? Hi, I'm Carrie. Are you?
Huh? My name's Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm not allowed to go behind here. I don't know you.
Oh.
Well, you can. They didn't tell you nothing. Go do what you want.
We were working. So
Go for it.
Thank you.
They didn't give her the warrant? Okay, somebody needs to give this guy needs either the warrant or if they don't consent, they can't just do this. Keith, you might have to stand here with me. This is our line.
Yeah, my mom said they're fucking liars. They didn't give her no...
Okay, well then, you know what? You guys can get them all off your property if you want. They've trespassed then. If they don't have consent to be here and they didn't give a warrant, then tell them to pull the warrant out then.
No, they're testing them. They're not taking them.
Okay, this gentleman, I guess, is the owner of the bird. Now, did he give you the warrant?
Now he gave me a warrant.
Okay, it's a little late after the fact. Okay, wait, so Antillion's here doing it? Because they didn't... Okay, they're kicking people off the property again. Here comes the testers. So who's the one in charge? Because they, as you know, they have to have consent or warrant. They didn't do either one. They just went on back and did what they did.
You'd have to talk to Sergeant and hold on, I'm going to close this case so we don't have any more stragglers.
No, that's that's the owner and he's the guest. But if they're gonna enter in here, consent or the warrant, they didn't serve them. They just went on back.
You have to talk to Andrew. Sorry.
Who, Andrew? I don't even think he's a cop.
He's a CDFA official.
Yeah, but have you guys verified who he is? Because nobody else has. Okay, so I think we're going to put a call into Riverside Sheriff. Wait till Antillion gets out here. He's the CHP in charge. Yeah, I'll ask him, because here's the deal. When you enter somebody's property, you need consent or warrant. And they basically, if you did not give consent and then they didn't give you a warrant till they're done, that's a little bit of a Fourth Amendment constitutional violation. Just a little bit. And this is the shit they're pulling on people. Make sure he doesn't tell them anything. Tell him to keep his mouth shut, because these people are not honest and they will bury him. Fifth Amendment, if they're trying to ask him anything. Shit, I hope he doesn't. They'll bury him.
We were working.
No, they'll lie. Okay.
Yeah, he saves those roosters.
Don't. He doesn't need to talk to him. Like, he needs to shut up. You don't understand. They will bury him, and they lie. Make sure he doesn't say nothing to them. Fifth Amendment.
I like you.
What?
I like you.
I know what they're gonna do. They already assaulted. They're probably gonna give him these people are so screwed up.
Enthusiasm.
Huh?
Your enthusiasm.
No, I'm pissed because this is a violation of people's rights. I was an officer. This is not how you do this. They do not have the right to just come in here and bully their way in. You need consent or warrant. They never gave consent, and he just hit her with the warrant when they're done. It's a little bit of a Fourth Amendment situation here that he's... What the hell? And he needs to keep his mouth shut, because they will ask him questions, they will twist words, they will cite him, and they will lie. These are not your friends, okay? Understand that. They're not your friends.
Really?
No.
Well,
go to the Facebook page and watch it. I promise you, they are not your friends. You don't tell these people anything, and by law, you don't have to. Keep your mouth shut. It doesn't behoove you. Okay, I don't know what... I'm on a live video, by the way. I don't know what they're asking this homeowner. it probably won't go well. Let's see what these dinglings are. Do you speak Spanish?
A little. No.
Make sure that they're not trying to bully the homeowner and trying to tell her to give consent now. That's bullshit. I know what they're gonna do.
No, I can't.
Okay, I think they're trying to tell the owner. Don't. Oh man. Okay, so what they did with this home was they came here. Okay, she's trying to I'm pretty sure, bully this lady into something. This woman did not give consent, and they went ahead and went back there anyway. And I'm pretty sure... Wow, look at that. Now they want to just go kiss butt to the owner here, as they've got the son over here probably questioning him. And then they're at the front door. Let's go get... Wow, what a disaster. Here, we'll get these people's faces where they're spraying their stuff. Expiration date. Got this guy here. This guy. Hey. This one doesn't want to... There it goes. Or one of you guys the vet? No? Didn't think so. There you go. There's him. Don't know who any of them are. No IDs. Did they not? Are they trying to get consent from you now? No. Because you did not give consent, your daughter said. They just went on in. Yeah, don't give it, because now they're trying to serve her with the warrant. But that's not how it works. To enter your private property, consent or warrant. So the fact that these people just came raiding your home, what they did there is not important. The important part of it is you didn't give your consent and they didn't serve you with the warrant. They did it now, but it's too late. And Officer Smith should understand this, that you get 2 ways to get on someone's property. And they didn't abide by that. So who's going to look into that? Who's the administrator, though? This guy? He's not even peace officer powers. These people could all be placed with private person's arrest. They've all trespassed. I mean, technically they did. They didn't have consent and they don't have a warrant until after it was done. You don't execute the warrant after.
And then they're just telling them, like...
He needs to not talk to them. Mm-hmm. I'm serious. It's not going to behoove you. Just tell him to get the hell off your land. We'll call the sheriffs out here. All of these people, and you probably didn't get IDs, make sure you get them. Technically, all these people have trespassed onto your property, and since these fools have came and assisted it, they conspired, okay? Because this was pre-planned. They didn't just end up here. So somebody's going to have to look into this. Tell her not to be careful not to tell them much. You don't trust any of these people. So here comes the big bad corrupt people. Which one of you CHPs is in charge here today? Would that be you? 3-striper? 2-striper?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what's up? These people basically, you guys went on to the... Are you Antillian?
Yeah.
You don't look like Antillian. You grew your hair. Yeah. I usually twiddle your thumbs, too. So, what? You guys went on to the property, though, here, and this woman did not give consent, and they didn't hit her with the warrant.
They gave her the warrant.
Wait, no, the warrant. They get it after the fact.
They discussed the warrant. They knew we had the warrant.
Who?
The homeowner.
She did not know. They're right here telling me. No, sir, she didn't. Yeah, can you ask her? I did. They're trying to say that they told her about the warrant. They didn't tell you about the warrant? Okay, I'm gonna, as soon as we got the video here, do you guys want to press forward because the sheriff needs to come out? The CHP is saying they told you about a warrant and they have no legal right to walk on your property like that. You consent or warrant, that's it. Hey, can you call from your phone? Just call the Riverside Sheriff and get them out here. Because somebody's going to need to take a look at this. If CHP doesn't want to do it, then let Riverside do it. Okay, so we have a situation here with these people. There's this guy. So, don't let him bully you. Liars. Oh my God, they totally lied. You guys have your DARs on? Or your body cams? Do you have it on? Where's yours at? Albert, the body cam to prove that you guys did server properly?
Thank you.
Does somebody have a body cam here?
Nobody has a body cam.
Does anybody record anything? Do you have some kind of recording device? The chippies. Okay, so do we have something that will be presented, and who do we call?
I'm sure that you can talk to legal counsel.
No, I want to talk to somebody that's here. She doesn't have legal counsel. You guys know that. And Lysol doesn't even work. Who's this guy? Him. I think they screwed up. Yep, they screwed up. They screwed up here. So what has happened to this family was that these people have came onto their property without consent or warrant, and then Kill Law right here went ahead and gave her the warrant after the fact, saying they first tried to give it to her and they did it. Being that we catch them in lies all the time, I'm guessing that it's just another lie. So that's what's going down here. They're going to try to probably hook me for anything they can, so I got to stay behind my little line. Dude, do not listen to them. They didn't give consent to the warrant. They're screwing you. Don't sign shit, and your mom did not consent to a warrant. They came in and raided your home. Bullshit. And I'm calling, Riverside's coming out. Stick around, buddy. Ugh, people, when you see these idiots, don't talk to them, for God's sake. Do not talk to them. No, they lie all the time. That's how they are. But they're trying to get consent, I think, from you guys now, because he hands you the warrant after the fact. That is not how it works. You need warrant with a knock and notice or consent. I know they don't. That's why they screw everybody. That's the whole point of this. They know that people don't have the money to fight it, and they don't have the legal background to know how the hell a warrant goes. Just get this guy out of here.
Like she knows her rights. She knows what she's doing.
Okay, they're leaving right now. I hope, but I think we need to get Riverside Sheriff out here, because technically all of these idiots right here trespassed onto their private property. You need either consent or warrant. They didn't give consent. They raided their home and allegedly banded their birds. They didn't kill anything, but why they're raiding the home and terrorizing this family is beyond me. So
I was at work and I had to leave work just because of them.
That's what they did to the gentleman on Buckskin. They raided his home, but did they give you a ticket?
No.
Oh, good.
No, they said that they didn't give him a ticket because everybody was cooperating.
No, because they don't want you to do anything further. And the fact is, they know what they did there. That's why none of those bastards will do anything about it. But like I said, I can only push it so far. But next up, if you want, get the sheriff out here. You can private person arrest all these people for trespass, because that's what they just did to you.
Okay.
Yes, they do not have legal right to be here. It's consent or warrant. And
Oh, yeah. Did you have the key back there?
okay, I'm going to hang up off my phone here. I don't know who any of these people are, but we'll figure it out one way or the other.
Oh, maybe. Maybe it just popped out.
Okay, Chippy's all bailed, so they don't care. Okay, FYI, people, I'm going to talk to the residents here for a few minutes. What you guys... Okay, I talked to a Riverside deputy earlier. Right now, there's 4 highway patrol, a team of 1, which is 4 highway patrol, and there is a second team of 4 Riverside County Sheriff guys. So, FYI, they are going to probably hit more homes. The day is still early. That warrant has it going up until 5 p.m., so whoever lives around here 5 p.m., you right now have 4 chippies, and you've got the RSO guys with them. So you got 2 babysitter groups for the chicken killers, and trust me, they're gonna, I'm sure, hit some more homes. So whether with this family, they didn't even get an opportunity to consent, or they had no clue what was happening. Just this army of people showed up. The mom was the one screaming because she was afraid, and all these people just entered and they were in there. Then they tried to give him a warrant after. So that's not really how a warrant works, and this guy should know that. There he is, Andrew and his friend. That's what they're rolling in today. So it's got a Cal plate on it right here. So if you see this right there, see, California Fleet, permanent tag right there. It's a fleet tag is what that is. Okay, you see it? So they're gonna run away and do whatever they want to do. Look at this dumbass. You know, Lysol don't work either, so you're kind of wasting your time. Yeah, it is, huh?
Have a nice day, Carrie. Take care.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you there, buddy.
Okay, I look forward to it.
Yeah, so do I. Hope he, dies in his sleep. Okay, I'm hanging up with this thing, and that's what happened today. So everywhere there's helicopters, yes, you're likely to get terrorized. This plate is an out-of-state plate. Here it goes. Andrew Halbert would like to see me again soon. There's that one. And there they go. So there is 4 CHPs with them. There's 4 RSO somewhere with another team of chicken killers, and they are basically going to test, ban, harass, terrorize, whatever they feel like doing. So I'm going to hang up, get the sheriff out here because they've trespassed onto these people's property. So anyhow, hanging up for the moment.